Welcome back to Brainwaves. In today's video, we will be exploring the ramifications of a government shutdown. A government shutdown occurs when the legislative branch and the executive branch fail to pass a budget or a continuing resolution to fund the government's operations. When this happens, it can have far-reaching consequences that impact various aspects of society and the economy. From economic impacts to disruptions in government services, the consequences of a government shutdown are wide-ranging. So, let's dive in and explore the details. As we explore the economic impact of a government shutdown, one of the key consequences is the reduction in consumer spending. During a government shutdown, many federal employees may be furloughed or face uncertainty regarding their paychecks. This leads to a decrease in disposable income, causing individuals and families to tighten their budgets and cut back on non-essential expenses. As a result, businesses across various sectors, such as retail, hospitality, and entertainment, experience a significant decline in customer spending, ultimately impacting their revenue and the overall economy. Another major consequence of a government shutdown is the decline in tourism. With government services and national parks being affected, tourists may face restricted access or closures, deterring them from visiting popular destinations. In addition, the uncertainty surrounding the shutdown can make travelers hesitant to make plans or book trips, further impacting the tourism industry. Hotels, restaurants, tour operators, and local businesses that rely on tourism revenue face hardships during this time, ultimately leading to a significant decline in the sector's growth and economic contribution. The disruption caused by a government shutdown extends to the transportation and retail sectors as well. In terms of transportation, government agencies responsible for maintaining and regulating transportation systems may experience reduced staffing or temporary shutdown, leading to delays in infrastructure projects, air traffic management, and overall logistics. This can result in a negative impact on businesses involved in the transportation industry, affecting airlines, shipping companies, trucking companies, and public transportation services. Similarly, in the retail sector, reduced consumer spending and uncertainty during a government shutdown can lead to a decline in sales for businesses, particularly those that rely on government contracts or serve government employees. Small businesses, including shops, restaurants, and service providers located near government offices, may face economic downturn and struggle to stay afloat. During a government shutdown, non-essential government services come to a temporary halt. While essential services like national security and defense continue to operate, many other services get affected. For example, federal agencies responsible for processing applications, such as passport or visa applications, may experience delays. This can be highly frustrating for individuals and businesses relying on these services. Moreover, the shutdown can create a backlog in paperwork and administration, further delaying the processing of applications and adding to the already existing workload once the government reopens. This disruption in vital services can have a significant impact on sectors like healthcare and public safety, as resources and personnel may be limited or delayed. One of the major consequences of a government shutdown is the significant delays in processing applications. Offices responsible for processing applications, such as those for Social Security benefits, tax refunds, or business permits, may have reduced staffing or even be closed during the shutdown. As a result, individuals and businesses experience prolonged waiting times and frustration. The backlog of applications grows during the shutdown period and takes time to catch up on once the government reopens. This delay in processing applications can have consequences on individuals' financial stability, business operations, and overall efficiency in various sectors of the economy. During a government shutdown, there is a significant backlog in paperwork and administration tasks. With reduced staff or suspended operations, government agencies struggle to keep up with their regular tasks. This backlog not only affects the processing of applications but also creates delays in other administrative processes, such as contract approvals, research grants, or even publishing important reports. It can take weeks or even months to clear this accumulated paperwork once the government reopens, causing further disruptions and inefficiencies. The backlog in paperwork and administration can impact the overall functioning of government services and hinder progress in various sectors. One of the major consequences of a government shutdown is the furlough of federal employees. During a shutdown, federal employees deemed non-essential to ongoing operations are placed on unpaid leave. This means they are unable to work and earn a salary until the shutdown is resolved and government operations resume. The furlough can last for days, weeks, or even longer, depending on the duration of the shutdown. This puts federal employees and their families in a difficult financial situation as they try to navigate the challenges of covering their basic living expenses without their regular income. The furlough of federal employees during a government shutdown can create significant financial hardship. Suddenly being without a paycheck can cause immense stress and uncertainty for these employees and their families. They may be faced with difficult decisions regarding paying bills, making mortgage or rent payments, affording groceries, and accessing health care. The financial strain can quickly accumulate, leading to debt, late payments, or even the inability to meet basic needs. Federal employees often find themselves relying on savings, borrowing money, or seeking temporary employment to make ends meet during the shutdown. The struggle to cover basic living expenses becomes a significant challenge for federal employees during a government shutdown. With the sudden loss of income, they may find it difficult to pay for essentials such as rent or mortgage payments, utility bills, groceries, and healthcare expenses. The financial strain can lead to mounting debts and the need to make tough choices, such as cutting back on essential expenses or foregoing necessary medical treatments. This financial burden not only affects the well-being of the federal employees themselves but also has ripple effects on local economies and businesses as their reduced spending power impacts various sectors. The uncertainty surrounding a government shutdown can create a sense of caution among investors. When the government is unable to reach a resolution, it raises concerns about the stability and effectiveness of the economy. This uncertainty can cause investors to become hesitant to make new investments or to buy, sell stocks. As a result, there may be a decline in overall market activity as investors wait for clarity before committing their funds. The cautious approach of investors during a government shutdown can contribute to increased market volatility. A government shutdown can have an impact on stock prices. The uncertainty and caution among investors can lead to fluctuations in stock values. As investors react to the ongoing shutdown and the potential consequences on the economy, they may sell off their stocks, causing a decline in prices. Similarly, the hesitancy to invest in new stocks can also contribute to a lack of demand, further affecting stock prices. However, it's important to note that the impact can vary depending on the duration and severity of the shutdown, as well as other factors influencing the market at the time. The uncertainty surrounding a government shutdown can lead to increased market volatility and fluctuations. The cautious behavior of investors, as well as the potential impact on stock prices, can result in a lack of market stability. It becomes difficult to predict the direction of the market during a shutdown as investor sentiment continues to be impacted by ongoing developments. Market fluctuations can occur more frequently and with higher intensity, creating a more volatile trading environment. This increased volatility can make it challenging for investors to make informed decisions and can have broader implications for the overall stability of the market. A government shutdown can raise concerns among foreign investors. When a country experiences a shutdown, it can signal instability and uncertainty in its governance and economic policies. This can make foreign investors hesitant to invest in the affected country, as they may fear potential risks to their investments. The perception of a lack of political stability and effective governance can undermine confidence in the country's business environment. It may also divert foreign investment to more stable and reliable markets. This can have long-term implications for the country's economic growth and development as it tries to attract foreign capital for investment and expansion. A government shutdown can have an impact on diplomatic relations between countries. It can be perceived as a sign of internal political strife or dysfunction, which can strain relationships with foreign governments. The inability of a government to effectively manage its internal affairs can raise concerns among its international partners about its reliability as a diplomatic ally or trading partner. It may lead to a loss of credibility and trust, potentially affecting collaborative efforts on global issues or trade negotiations. Rebuilding and maintaining diplomatic relations may require additional effort and time as the affected country works to restore confidence in its governance and stability. A government shutdown can undermine confidence in the government's ability to effectively govern and manage its affairs. It can raise questions about the stability and reliability of the government, creating doubts among the general public and international observers. The inability to reach a resolution and keep the government functioning smoothly can erode trust in the government's ability to address critical issues and handle crises. This can have long-term repercussions on the country's reputation, both domestically and internationally. It may lead to a decrease in public support, political unrest, or even calls for governmental reforms. Restoring confidence in the government can be a challenging task as it requires demonstrating stability, effective governance, and a commitment to addressing the concerns of the public and international community. And that's a wrap for our exploration of the ramifications of a government shutdown. We have learned that a government shutdown can have wide-ranging effects on the economy, government services, federal employees, market volatility, and international perception. The economic impact can lead to reduced spending, affecting sectors such as tourism, transportation, and retail. The disruption in government services can cause delays, backlogs, and a lack of access to vital services like healthcare and public safety. Federal employees may experience financial hardship due to unpaid leave. Market volatility can increase due to uncertainty, potentially affecting stock prices and overall market stability. Finally, a government shutdown can impact a country's reputation and international relations. It's important for both the legislative and executive branches to work together to avoid the consequences of a government shutdown and ensure the smooth functioning of the government. We hope you found this video informative and insightful. Thank you for watching Brainwaves.